I'm doing it for my daughter. Hi, everybody.
Ways than one.
Hello, everybody. Hello, agnostics. You guys see my get cooked? You see me get cooked?
Well, see, now there's interrogative agnostics, and then there's more sort of your type, which is
Durago sedimentary.
a little lower. I mean, we looked at the epistemological data, and it was not looking good for you, Nick.
God damn it. I'm just a big boner. I guess I'm just a big boner.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being a stupid. Okay, and that's
there's nothing wrong with
you
it.
have to just come to terms with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. How are you?
Good.
How are things going, Alex? How are you?
Busy as a little bumblebee.
That's as you always tend to be. Always,
but even
busy.
more so.
Right. Myself also super busy. Super busy. No, I got cooked on the old God man cooked me, and I feel bad. I don't feel bad. I like it. It makes me a little
You gotta tell
introspective
people
on
the
my
channel.
feet. What's that?
Go check out the video.
Yeah, what's it?
It was shoot.
Let's see. Hold on.
Wait, I just had it.
Yeah, I got it.
Canon Press. Yeah, you guys got to go watch Nick get absolutely cooked. Oh, we were sitting here laughing. It was pretty funny. Sam Hyde on the existence of God. Doug reacts.
Yep. That's it. What is it? With Doug reacts. And
Doug reacts.
The Canon
Called Canon Press.
Canon Press. Yeah, no, I like that.
Watch Nick get cooked.
Yep. Just honestly, cook my fat back. Put some barbecue sauce on me and cook my fat back.
He did not go easy on you.
No, it was not. It's okay. You know what? It's fair, and I'm glad that. I like it. And since then, I've had a change of heart with my faith.
Uh-oh.
With my faith, right?
You're going Islam?
I'm going back to my roots. And Jesus is here. Jesus watches Scuffed. He loves it. He told me himself. He told me in my prayers. He said, "Listen, the fucking he really likes the Vitalik Buterin impression, which is it's a good one. I'm not going to do it, but anyway." No, I like that. I wanted to. I think that coming into faith. It's a funny thing, right? You have kids, you get more down with God. I'll tell you a quick story on. I think this stuff should be. It's like personal. I never want to hear about your sex, your sobriety, or your faith. It's your personal thing. Get it the fuck out. It's none of my business and none of your business. So it's there. It's just Jesus is Lord. Now I was raised Catholic, made my first communion, kind of quit after that. Became a wild man, gave up on a lot of things up that. Didn't really think about it much. Smoked a shitload of weed. Didn't really care about it. Didn't really think about it. About 3 years ago, mishandled my funds, said, God damn it, I think I fucked up.
Well, we've all been there. It's okay.
Yep. Mishandled my funds to a way where I said, I'm better than that. How the hell did you not see this coming? Put my hands to the God and said, I need some fucking help. That next day, a dove landed on the hood of my truck. I live in the middle of nowhere, okay? I live a mile off the road, way back. The same bird that's in Ace Ventura 1. It's an albino pigeon. I didn't get confirmed. No, it didn't. Again, kind of fell off. I went to Catholic school only because my father worked there and I got to go for free. My father was the janitor there. I got to go for free. I went to LaSalle Academy, which is a nice school. My brother and I both got to go for free, and didn't really pay attention to any of that, any of the teachings and whatnot. Kind of just went through the rudiments there. Anyway, give up on that, have a kid, play my cards wrong, fucked myself, jammed myself pretty bad. Dove lands on the hood of my car. I'm pretty down and out. I'm not going to lie. Broke, pretty fucked up. Not really doing anything too wrong. Just kind of too broke to drink too much, to be honest with you. I have a video of it. Did you ever think you've been visited by an angel?
In a way, yeah, sure.
Like you've been pretty serious about it?
Have
you ever thought about that?
In
you
a
guys
way,
talking
yeah.
about
What do you think?
God, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is gonna be nuts.
Let's have it.
I went out for beers at 2
Mm-hmm.
to watch the fights, to watch the UFC fights in Abu Dhabi last Saturday ago.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat anything. I got fucking blackout. Don't remember anything. Drove home, totally fucking racked out of my mind. Never doing that again. Stupidest shit I ever done.
Woke up the next day like, oh my God, I'm never doing that again. That's fucking. I had like a really nothing happened. Just drank a ton. By the end of it, I was like, Wah! You know, fucking Rocco was there. We're just getting fucking. Just left, got in my truck, walked out on a tab. Have no fucking idea what happened.
Nice.
Don't even remember anything. I was gonna go to a strip club and like, what the fuck? I hate fucking strip club. I'm leaving, so I just go home. I got home at like 11 o'clock. It was semi-normal. Totally shellacked. Never doing that again. Real mad at myself. I got that drunk. I said a prayer. I was like, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop for real. No, not doing this. I go out Wednesday with my brother, Jake. Like, he had a good week. Things are going well for me. He's like, come on, let me take you out for a steak. Okay, cool. I meet him at Capitol Grill. Him and my father. Him and my father are drinking martinis. On the first one, we have a steak. It was great. Blah blah blah. They're getting after it. I'm not drinking. I'm like, all right, you guys have fun. I'm drinking water. I was like, keep it going. By all means, have a fucking blast. About an hour and a half later, I get a phone call from him. Nick, Jake's fucked up. I'm like, what? And Jake, we can drink. I can drink 10 cocktails and drive and get home. I'm not saying it's cool.
But you have to. I mean, it's important.
I have a high tolerance. Yeah. You have to know that. I'm not like some 5 drinking passing out. Like,
No.
Full on.
No.
Whatever. My brother's the same way. I'm talking to him. I call him. My Jake, he's fucked up. He's not giving his keys to dad. They're at another bar. I'm like, oh, gee, this never happens. We don't drink with our dad ever. First time ever, actually. Like ever. So I'm like, man, they must have really fucking went after it after I left. So I call Jake. Jake, what are you doing? And he called me the next day after I got fucked up. He's like, dude, you can't be driving. You got to call me. I'll send you an Uber, blah, blah, blah. No more. We have to have a rule. No more. All right. So I'm like, Jake, you got to pull over. He's like, oh, he can't even talk. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he's really mashed. Like, no, duh. So I call my dad behind him. I'm like, if my dad sounds fucked up, and then I know they just fucked up, Jake will probably make it home. My dad's totally sober. He's like, he just started fucking throwing up. All of a sudden, he started sweating. He walked outside of the bar, like something like he got drugged or something. But who drugs guys on a Wednesday?
That happens. I mean, weirdos out there.
Yeah, right? So he's walking out, he's puking. I guess he drove home, puked all over himself, puked all over the fucking wheel, had to get like carried into the house, fucking threw up all over his brand new car, fucking total mess, eyes rolling back in his head, somehow made it home. My dad followed him all the way home. Total fucking idiot. It's like the blind leading the blind. He's fucking quits alcohol, stone cold. 4 days apart.
Yeah.
3 days apart.
Yeah.
Yesterday, on my truck, a white dove landed on it, this big, a pigeon, the one from Ace Ventura. Literally the one from Ace Ventura. I walked out to it, I filmed it, and it came down, it stayed there all day. It's fucking bananas. I think it might have been an angel.
That's crazy.
That I got too drunk and then a dove showed up. And that means angels.
Damn.
Hi, I'm your friend. I'm a fucking
No.
I think it was Jesus Christ inside that dove. I got a video of him walking right up to, like, I'm like camera to the fucking laptop to the dove.
Man.
I think it was God.
Can you send that to Joey? We'll put that in the cut.
It was the Jesus Christ cut. So, and if you hear about me having beers in 3 weeks, just know that. Don't get mad at me. When you hear the story about how I got drunk on Thanksgiving and took my pants off because it was hot inside the house, don't get mad at me. No.
It's crazy.
Have you ever? But I swear to God, I would believe that
I mean, I've definitely had stuff, weird synchronicity stuff happen.
I want
more.
I want you to see a dove. Or
I wanna
no,
see
it
a
wouldn't be a
dove.
dove. What's the fucking? It's a rare albino, the Ace Ventura bird.
Yeah.
You just cost me $25,000, Polly.
Sic transit gloria. Thus fades the glory, Monday of the world. Jim Carrey. Can't win them all. Anyway,
On that
note,
I found the video. It was October 21st, 2022. So it's like 2 years ago, right around this time. Dove lands on my car, then flies on the roof of this barn. I basically went broke because of this barn. That's what it was. And then 2 days later, we got $1 million for the show. Call out of nowhere. My angel, Robert, comes out of nowhere. And that's truly and then ever since then I've tried to been it really was wild. Tried to clean up my act, but hey, to err is human, to forgive is divine. No, so I've just tried to get into it more. My kids go to Catholic school, trying to go to service on Sunday and stuff like that. Trying not to be a complete piece of shit. Look, I make mistakes, but I think faith is personal, and it's something that needs to be. It's just something that you don't need to talk about. But where are you guys at with? I know we got a lot of trads and we got a lot of Catholic in this stuff, and I appreciate that. Nihilistic, drug addict bullshit, hedonistic. I watched a lot of friends out in California. I watched a lot of friends in California go to ayahuasca and do and I've lost just friends to like
demon worship,
hula hoop shit.
Ay.
No,
spinning poi.
Basically, I mean, what would you wearing fur and a neon thing? So like, all this stuff kind of happened at once, and it's all kind of been an upswing. And of course, I owe everything in my life to Jesus Christ. And that's kind of like the real thing. And people morph their realities of faith, or how it's implemented in their own lives, and it's something new. You know what I mean? When you smoke weed and you drink all the time, and you just like think it's like all like fucking bitches and then you kind of change up. And I'm not no holier than thou. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what you do. It's none of my fucking business. But I hope that everybody, I just have always liked people a lot. That's the truth. I've always gave a shit about people, and you can see it in my practice. There's people out there, you know who you are, the people who I talk to that go through shit. People hit me up a lot that go through shit. It makes me sad. It makes me like it's a fact. You sell cars. You don't want to fuck people, and if you sell cars and you make sure that you're not jamming anyone or you're kicking them up the ass, then you get good at being okay with the fact that you're like, I like people. I give a fuck. I actually do give a fuck. And I hope that if there's enough people that do that and don't try to be like some they're gonna get it either way. Fuck it. The world fucked me. Victim complex. And I feel like that's kind of the only way. So to explain that, I will take the cooking, because at the time when I was talking the way I sound like a fucking. Hey, I'll admit it. I don't give a shit. Since then, I've come maybe 6% of the way there. But cheers to everyone out there.
Doug was a little harsh on you.
No, it's okay.
He's even clowning your clothing.
Seems like you're fucking enjoying this, Alex. Stop fucking enjoying it so much.
It's a little funny. The guy's like, why is he wearing a fucking... He didn't say fucking. He's like, why is he wearing a hat indoors? I'm wondering that why.
I wish it was. Yeah. No, so and I know like
this moron is wearing a hat.
Very awkward. I feel like faith is awkward. Unless, it's I guess it's just the old Catholic shame. Speaking of which, my brother's calling me. But listen, you have kids, it widens thing, but all that you just gotta watch out. Well, you gotta watch out for your fellow man's ass, and make sure they're not making any making fucking mistakes, and have enough balls to call someone out if they're heading down a path that sucks fucking shit, because listen, it's fucking depressing. When you're my age and you watch friends, come out of the ether and call you with the stupidest fucking ideas you've ever heard, it's just straight up depressing. I don't know if that's like new age hippie faith. What do they call that?
That was a private conversation. But
contrary to popular belief, you are some man of faith.
I am a Catholic, yes.
That's it. Right. Now I know.
The real deal.
The real deal. Have you ever had friends believe in the, the California Western? You ever had friends go out to LA and turn into fucking bush brain?
No, they do enough of that in the Midwest. Just,
really?
In their backyard.
Oh, really?
Just crushing Bush Light. You can do that in a myriad of ways, but no, I don't think so. I've had like hippie friends, that take acid and stuff and think like, it's just like
it's actually it's a neural net.
And then they're
yeah, no, watching that, like thinking you got it, thinking you have it.
But it's too gross even for this stream. I'll tell you later.
No, the shroom knowledge is a lot.
What it leads you to, the things it leads you to.
Yeah, no, it's fucking rich. It's genuinely, it's very vapid. When I lived in Los Angeles, very, very vapid, hedonistic, drug first, sex first behavior. But I get it, man. So yeah, you come out here and you turn into, I guess, there's some wholesomeness to it, and the reason why is I don't want any hoity-toity bullshit around here. No one knocks anybody. It's I assume that everybody's a cool enough person to read the fucking room and not be a fucking Asperging idiot, especially around me. But hey, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Is just I I hope everybody's, you know, it's one of those things where you just genuinely hope everybody's doing good. And if you're new here, that's something.
Doug, we wish you well.
Yeah, no, Doug, I'm going to pray for you.
We hope you get off that diabetes medication as soon as possible.
Hey, Doug, I'm going to pray for you, my man.
Fasting, that's in the Bible. I remember that.
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's right in Philippians
Maybe
2-3. No.
Give those 40 days a try.
Yeah, no, and this day, this is not for everybody, and that's cool too. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give it the old, and that's fine too. But,
and like, I just don't, like the universe going on and on and on.
What if there's a God, Nick?
Never thought about it, to be honest with you. I've been so busy growing my glowing skin. I've been so busy moisturizing that I never thought about if there was a God or not. Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly, like, I don't even think about that. Mm-hmm. I don't even think, like, I just found Shane Gillis, who's hilarious, by the way. Mm-hmm. I don't watch anybody. Mm-hmm. Anything.
What does that have to do with God, though?
Like, I don't look into...
You don't look into it?
I don't look into
You don't look
anything.
on YouTube into whether
For
it's
God.
Yeah.
And then, looking into things. I don't know. I just never... It's like nothing new or like...
What does this have to do with God?
I don't have time to find God.
Okay.
Like God and faith and you know, you just work and you hope it does. You know, I heard a long time ago, God is you.
Do you ever think about existence though, like the nature of reality, like why things are the way that they are?
That there's a higher being?
No, just in general, like why is everything the way that it is?
Nope. I don't think about that.
Yeah.
Literally, like you mean like evolution and
Yeah.
like
everything, like fucking particles.
You mean like
The fact that particles even exist, like what the fuck?
Here's the thing.
It's crazy.
A lot of guys build 2x6.
Yeah.
And they think they're doing themselves a favor.
Yeah.
It all goes back to the roof. No, I don't like no, I don't even think about that at all. You do?
Yeah.
To what level?
I've binged watched every YouTube video that you can about quantum physics.
Really?
Yeah. And I've gone through the like Stanford like quantum physics course on YouTube and like done matrix math and like fucking shit like that.
Hey, where you get your calculator, you fucking nerd?
Calculus over here. Nobody really knows.
You burn pubes.
Nobody really knows why things are the way that they are, or even what the fuck they are. They can sort of drill down to a level beyond which they think that there's nothing else, but there's no like definitive. There are no people who have like definitive actual knowledge of what things are or why things are beyond a certain level of resolution.
You mean like where there's nothing to... In a perfect world, when we get it all figured out, you'll be able to turn into a 2,000-foot rod and fly through space?
No, I just mean like in terms of like scale, like you know Rhode Island, you know Scituate, you know your house, you know this chair. You can like look into this button here, but at a certain point, everything is locked off and is a mystery. So you can look into this button and you can see like a crumb.
Yeah.
But then you can't go further than that. It is sealed off to your ability to know things.
You think the computer writers hide behind that seal off?
Yeah, or God.
God.
I don't know. The other thing is there's I think this is what the term of the Fatal Conceit refers to. There's a book called The Fatal Conceit, and I think it's about politicians' conceit, their conceited belief that they can impose a better structure on society from the top down. I think that's what the book of Fatal Conceit is about. But if I hear the term of fatal conceit, I think it's also a fatal conceit to believe that just because you can understand 90% of something, that you can that it's within your grasp to understand 100% of something. Because there are people who like the stuff that scientists do and like particle physicists do is like enormously complex, and take a person with 135 or 140 IQ, get them to spend a lifetime studying something and thinking about something, and they'll understand like more or less the hypothetically how the Big Bang happened or whatever. But even then, you've got people that have conflicting ideas of what could have possibly happened during the Big Bang. But you can have somebody who like understands atoms and electricity and electrons and how smaller particles work, and who understands how subatomic particles and quantum particles work. But I think that once you have that level of understanding of something, or once you like actually understand how evolution works, it's tempting at that point to think that the last 10% or the last 5% of what knowledge there appears to be is in your grasp. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that
it's
would piss
like
me off, though.
it's like with self-driving cars. But hold on, let me keep ranting for just 1 second. So the people, when you get into science, baby's first math, and they even do this at the highest level. This is what I believe any professor, any scientist, any mathematician who says he's an atheist, this is probably why they are the way that they are, is because they have grasped so much and contemplated so much of the nature of reality, and they've gotten so far. They've gotten like 90% of the way there. They're driving down the road with lane keep assist, but oops, there's a pedestrian there. They can't identify it. Okay, they're 90 or 95% of the way there. They think that they can get that last 5% and make it all make sense without admitting that there's or even allowing for the possibility that there are things beyond our understanding about why things are the way that they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to say in completion, or an absolution, which they wouldn't be able to say. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying none of these people can go, I understand everything, and be truthful about it, because they don't.
Right. It's not like something. There's a beginning, a middle, and a hard end where they're like, "Yep, it's done." Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I think it's possible that it would never be done.
Yep.